In this video, I'm going to show you the best snapshot in GoHighLevel for coaches and agencies to scale their businesses. I've literally built everything you need in one place to be able to manage all of your leads, all of your calls, all of your clients, and be able to scale without the stress, without technical overwhelm. So let's get into it. So what you see now is the dashboard that you're going to get to when you log into your GHL account. So we have the pipeline in here, so the level of the funnel. So we have new leads, applications qualified, disqualified, calls booked, no showed, canceled by us, canceled by them, call showed, and the action that we got on the call. So enrolled, offer no sell, no offer made, and won. Okay, so this is the flow of the funnel generally for agencies and for coaches. Then we have the Facebook ads report showing all the clicks, the total spend, the cost per click, the click-through rate. And then we have the new leads from your Facebook ads, for the total new leads for last month versus this month to see if we are still on track. The number of calls this month versus last month, the number of calls that showed, the number of calls that no showed, the number of calls that have been canceled, the number of clients, the total revenue this month versus last month. And so this way we can have in one page an overview of your entire business because everything is in one place. Okay, so now let me show you quickly the funnel that we've built in here. So we have two funnels. The workshop funnel is for your monthly workshop if you're running any type of conversion event. So for example, you have your evergreen funnel, but every month you want to do a webinar. This is the funnel that you would use for that. So let me show you what it looks like. We have the page right there. We have the logo that is going to be replaced by yours. Domain expired. Okay. I think this is a GHL issue. Interesting. Let me show you what it looks like in the editor. Okay, so workshop, I think this is for the timer. Anyways, so we have the workshop in here, and this is going to keep staying on the right here as we scroll through the left with all the details of the workshop, when it's happening, the price, the bonuses that they get, etc., etc. Okay. Next up, we have the checkout page. So if we go to the checkout page, I think it's going to work in here. No, it's not going to work because there is the countdown timer on all of this. So it's always when you do a demo that it doesn't work. So we have save your seat. So exactly the same. We tell them exactly what they get once again, and then they can check out in here. Then we have the thank you page. So when they confirm, let's see if we can go to this one. No, because the header is all the same. And then when the page expires, then we tell them it's too late, or you can still get the replay if you purchase in here. We have pretty much everything set up in the automations for you already. If we go to leads, workshop, we have whenever someone registers, whenever someone purchases, the reminders before the event, and the purchase replay when someone purchases the replay or the VIP experience. Now, what we have here is the masterclass funnel. So this is the first funnel that we're going to set up. Generally, for most funnels, we don't have a landing page. This is why I put optional, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this one. Then we have the application page. So this is a very simple page with headline, a video in here with the custom JavaScript, an application form. We have some testimonials in here if we want to. When people fill out the application form, we are redirecting them to the calendar page where they can book a call. And then there is a thank you page if they qualified. So we have the thank you page, and then finally we have the bounce page if they are not qualified. Okay, so all of this is automatically managed through all of the automations that I have created here. So if I show you the sales pipeline for this, we have all the new leads that are coming here. So these are all the people who signed up. If you are using the registration page, if you are using an application, this is where the leads are going to come in. So application started, that means they have started the application, meaning they filled out their information, but they did not submit the application. So there is a way to trigger their information without them submitting the survey. So if they submit the survey and it's a qualified lead, a qualified application, then they're going to come here. Not qualified, they are going to come here. As soon as they book their call, they are going to move from one stage to the other. So call booked, no showed, we canceled, they they rescheduled. After the call, if we need to have a second call, then we move the lead to working lead, and then on the phone we book the call for a second call. Second call booked, no showed, canceled, whatever, and then when the lead showed, the person is going to appear here, and then we have another email that's being sent to ask if the person enrolled, we made an offer but we didn't close, or we did not make an offer because the lead was not qualified. And then you would have to fill out these things in the automation to then trigger follow-up based on the objections that there was, etc., etc. Okay, so let's get into the automations now. So lead, we have the masterclass, registration email if you are using the registration page. I do not recommend this for most people. Then we have the workshop, then we have the application. This is what I recommend starting with for everybody. So when someone partially submit the application, we call the application started. When they submit the application, this is just a tag because we have another dashboard that is going to automatically, so we have this dashboard in here, but GoHighLevel is pretty limited. So what we do for clients is we have another dashboard that allows them to stop filling out Google Sheet every single day and gets the data automatically in one place. I call it the CEO dashboard. That allows you to see your ad spend on Facebook, your cost per lead, your cost per call, and every conversion rate in between. So you have like one source of truth to manage and scale your business. So you see clearly where is the bottleneck, and you can run your business from the numbers and not the drama. Okay, so let's go back to this automation application. So this is what moves people from one stage to the other. We tag them once again. Every time there is an action, we tag them for the reporting, the dashboard, the automated dashboard to trigger and give us the right numbers at the right stage. So qualified, bounced, etc., etc. Then we have Instagram. This is what replaces ManyChat in most instances. Then we have the calls. So here we have generic call booked, call canceled, call no showed sequences. So call booked, every call that you make in GHL are going to go into here. So they have the confirmation email, 24-hour reminder, 1-hour reminder, 10-minute reminder. When they cancel the call, we remove them from the no showed and the call booked. So these two automation. And when they no show, we remove them from the call booked and the canceled, and we send them an email to book their call again. Okay. Next, we have automation specifically for the discovery call. So this one is an AI booking bot. If they no show, or if they go to the landing page or to the calendar page, but they don't book a call, we get them back on the calendar by using email and SMS, and we chat with them to figure out what date and time that they are going to be available. So this is the automation. So it's only possible to do in GHL. So when someone visits your calendar page in here, so this is going to be the calendar page, but they did not book a call. So we test this here. They have the tag. That's why it's important to tag your leads. If they have the tag call booked and they don't have the tag abandoned, meaning they went through this automation already, then we keep going and we tell them we saw that you wanted to book a call, you did not, maybe there was no spots available, so we just added some, click back and book your call, basically. So it's just a very nice way to get people back into the calendar page and get them to book. And if they reply to your SMS and they can't find a time, you can have an AI booking bot that's working with them to book their call in SMS. Okay. Call booked and reschedule, very simple. This is to move people through the pipeline and So let me show you. We remove them from the other automation if they registered, abandon application. Now they don't get the previous follow-up, and they are moving into the pipeline the way we want. We notify the team, we tell the salesperson to record a video, and we notify pretty much everyone in Slack and via email that we got a new call booked or a call got rescheduled. Okay. So then we have canceled them. So if they cancel, we try to get them back on the phone. So we have an automation in here that's moving people through and sending an email to get them back on the calendar. We can use the AI booking bot here as well, so that you cancel your call. Do you want to reschedule? Reply to this SMS, and when they reply, the bot is activated and book their call. Help them book their call in SMS. If they no-showed or showed, this is where we trigger some more automation. So no-showed, they are just going into the same thing as cancel. Do you want to reschedule? Yes or no? We get them into the AI booking bot. So literally, you don't have to do anything. And when they show, this is where your salesperson needs to tell the system what happened. Okay. So here, discovery call outcome. We ask the person what was the outcome of the call. So was this a sell? We did make an offer, but we did not make a sell. We did not make an offer because the lead was not qualified, or we are still working the lead, and that means they have a second call booked. So when they click on this, we send the data back to, so we move them in the right pipeline stage, and then if they are a new client, for example, then we fill out what we call the point of sale, which is here. So the point of sale means what was the sale, paid in full, split pay, 3 pay, 6 pay, 12 pay. We can edit this the way we want. What was the offer sold, coaching or mastermind? You can add whatever you want in here as well. Close date. And when we fill this out, so that means we have a new client. So now we go into the client automation system. Okay, so let's go to the client automation system, and everything starts. So you can have payments received, the contract signed, onboarding form, onboarding calls. This is all like the basic thing. Everything is already built in. So in the funnel, so in the masterclass funnel, we already have a page built for you for onboarding your clients. So every time you have a new client, they are going to come to this page. They are going to have an onboarding video to watch, an onboarding survey to fill, and an onboarding call to book. Okay, so everything gets triggered. We give them access to everything when we fill out the point of sale. Okay, so let me show you how that works. Waiting for this to load. Okay, so we remove them from the call showed because they are now a client. We add them to the client management system. I'm going to show you in a second. We tag them, which is important for reporting as well. We move them to enrolled. We grant access to the community. We grant access to the course. We notify the team that we have a new client, and we send them a welcome email congratulating them for signing up for the program. And here we can trigger any automation we want with a webhook. So generally what I do is I create a Google Drive folder, a Slack channel, and I automatically invite people to the Slack channel with already their Google Drive folder pinned at the top, a welcome message when they're getting, like right from the beginning. Okay, so I can show you in another video how to do that. And then we have the client management in here, which is where you are going to manage all of your clients. If you have a week by week program, this is, I'm going to show you in this example, but if you have a phase by phase, this is where you have your client success managers to be proactive instead of reactive. So you move people through a series of a specific sequence, and now you can know where these people are at in the journey. So for example, week 2 here, what we have is a first name, so that's going to send to the client success manager in here. So this client has just started week 2 of the program that they purchased. This is a great opportunity to provide guidance, blah, 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 and then the action that the CSM needs to do. We can send this via email. I like to send it via Slack as well. We can send it in Slack. using this. So the reason we have the email is because in the automation, the template, I can't have Slack because you need to connect your Slack account. But basically we have everything, all the details in here, the customer name, the program name, the start date, the week, where they're at in the lessons. Pretty much everything that we need to know is in here. Next, what we have is on the day 30 of being in the program, we send them a survey to fill out and ask them some questions, and we can repeat the same process on day 60 and day 90 and have your upsell process in here as well. So if you have a 12-week program, you would have a wait for week 11 to reach out to the client and get them on the phone for their exit call, for example, and upsell them into renewing or continuing working with you, or ascending to your higher ticket programs. Okay, so there is a lot more I could go through, but I think that gives you guys a good overview of everything I've built here for you. In another video, I will show you the exact dashboard that will be added here, and it's going to literally prevent you from filling out manually a Google Sheet you can get rid of your VA, because all the data is going to automatically be added into this reporting dashboard, your CEO dashboard, which is going to be your single source of truth that is going to allow you to scale your business all in one place. So I hope you like this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.